Welcome and shalom. We are the pirates of Somalia. Shalom, welcome back. Take a look. The Hebrew pirates of Somalia. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a look at the Great Power Screen. Number two. And that's without even having embraced colonialism. Once we embrace colonialism, we're going to be number one by a significant degree. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, I don't have big, reasonable wars to declare at the moment. I just don't have any, like, I'm waiting on truce timers with who I actually want to get at it with, which is the Mamluks again, and maybe QQ a little bit over here, the Quara, but it's the Mamluks is who I want to attack. So I do like the look of Central Africa here, and I have this wonderful, wonderful vassal that's been loyal and happy. And oh, of course, before I do this, before I forget, let us enforce them to the proper faith. We'll put a relative of ours on their throne, ensuring their loyalty. Now you're gonna be like, what? But Dave, Chimo, what are they gonna think about that? They're not gonna be happy about that at all. Well, I am gonna create some loyalty in them as we speak, with a nice offensive war, as you do. With these armies, we're gonna run up to these borders here. Now, like I said, I don't have a war that I really need to declare, so I gotta do something for this episode. And my troops, they aren't just gonna, they're gonna get restless if I leave them doing nothing, right? So we're gonna gainfully employ these troops. And at the same time, we're going to also ensure that the Ottoman doesn't do any growing of his own, because we're going to be constantly just using him and not abusing, but occupying his troops. Nice. Minus 10% infantry cost for 10 years. That's a nice little monetary gain. Considering my army is 27, that's going to be whatever, 2.2 ducats a month. I know it's 2.7 is 10%, but I have cavalry and artillery in there too, so I'm just doing a rough guess. Noble estate loses 10% influence. Sure. What I really want is the merchants to lose influence. I'm locked in these. This was a mistake having these all. I shouldn't have put the free enterprise. I should have thrown a monopoly in there instead, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not really hurting me. It's just I can't revoke any of these, and I'm not going to play into the age of absolutism, so that's why I'm saying it really doesn't matter very much. Now, I can go ahead and sell my titles again. Oh, it's so much ducats. And with that, we can just brace the institution. What I'm doing right now is I'm just peeking around to see any... Yeah, these are both at 79. I'm going to let those three provinces get colonialism before I take it. So that'll reduce the cost. Not a ton, but a little bit at least. It will help. I would love to start paying off these loans. Let's do one of these high. These are 4% interest loans. So getting that off, we're down to 2.8 ducats of interest a month. It helps. Every little bit helps. Yes, please. We just got our monopolies, so we'll pay off another loan. The interest is cut in half yet again. Institution spread. Yes, plus 50%. That is big. That is big. That is going to help a whack with these couple. Where are we? Barawa, 0.9. That jumped massively. Okay, back to what we're doing here. We are enforcing some happiness in our subject nation. How we're going to do this. Okay, look how big this enemy army is. 60,000 infantry. 60,000. Like, this is a big war. I don't even need to declare this war. I don't know. I don't know if I should. It seems like a big waste. It seems like an absolute big waste. But I call in the Ottoman and we got 2-1. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Have a nice little war with the Timurid Empire. Why? Because. Essentially just because. Make sure we have a... Oh, he's fast. He's fast. 036 Admiral. Why not? We'll get our navies together. Boom. And let's go say hi to the Timurids Navy. So the one thing I will get out of this war is I'll get vision of all of the Timurids territories. That's something. I like that. And I am going to go ahead, pay off this last loan. And then I'm not going to spend any more money. Unless there's like a super lucrative building that's going to give a massive return. 0.2 is fairly lucrative, but... And 3 is fairly... I'm tempted. Okay, I'm going to buy that 1, but that's it. Now I'm saving money until I can embrace colonialism. That is our... next goal, next monetary goal is colonialism. Rosetta sounds good. Let's keep helping out our subject nations. Okay. So there's gonna be a fort, yeah. So I believe there's a fort right here, and that's a mountain. So it's not the best place to be charging into without vision, but. That is precisely where I am charging into without vision right now. My colonies are self-adjusting. Sure, that's fine. Okay, where can I move? Oh, none of those are actually his territories. I think I'd rather my armies closer to each other. So I'm going to move this 24,000 south. And fortunately, I can force his navy out with that move too. So, yeah, always planning ahead, of course. Always planning ahead. Now, this is our second move. We want to make our newly converted subject nation happy. How else do you do that? Well, you start a war on his behalf. Oh, both those guys. I didn't know where those countries were, to be honest. Whether I'd be able to take from them or not. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. So the hope here is that I get... Nice. Keep on converting. The hope here is that one of these countries ask for access through... I'm pretty sure this is Congo. Through Congo. And then I can just run on through with this big stonking army. For now, I don't have access, so... What am I going to do? They're just going to chill out. Hit both these at the same time. Okay, there. Ottoman, what are you doing? Oh, Jandar's back in this war. That's great. Jandar, the little country that could. I can't believe they're still around. In 1525, Ottoman, you have not had your finest campaign, let's just say. Not at all, friend. Bahamas hates me. Why does Bahamas hate me? He shouldn't have a reason to hate me. Hostile, too. Like, I have no territory over there. I haven't been attacking his neighbors. Bahamas, come on, man. Be reasonable. Be reasonable. Well, this 24,000 is not doing... You know what? I'm going to send the mercs. The 24,000 can take over the siege. The Merc army, you guys are going to head north to deal with these issues, and that allows me to keep my armies up here in Persia, because I want them fighting in Persia. Shabam. Captured 3 ships. I'll take it. That's 3 transports. And then he is almost certainly fleeing to Yask right now. Yask, Queen. Yask. Oh, but I can't even get onto it right away. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Not right away, but close enough. Watch this. We'll come over, pick up the boys, get the monthly tick, and then we'll step out. They'll be there before the end of November. So 2 months from now, no problem. They'll have their morale back with their navy, but it won't matter. The numbers difference will be great enough that we will just spank them, and that will be the end of that. And I still have not got access, so this army is just going to be doing... This is going to be an uneventful war to the south. We need visibility on Congo before I can declare war on them. And Kazambe doesn't appear to have visibility of their neighbor. I don't know what's going on there. It's one of those weird things that you can't ask for maps from your subject nations. You can ask for maps from any nation that you can see in the game, but not your own subjects. Why? That's kind of bizarre. I mean, I guess... I don't know, what's the worry? That you could abuse it somehow? But how... What's the abuse of this? If you invade a country and take it over and they become your vassal, like, you're already abusing them. That's what forcibly making a country be your subject. That is abuse by the very concept of it. Like, whatever. Whatever. Enough of my talking. back to the carnage. All right, you're heading up there. This navy can go into port to repair. And yeah, we're pretty set down there. I don't know where these armies are. Like, again, they are intact and they're massive. They have 100,000. They have 100,000 troops. This is a huge army they have. I so arguably shouldn't have even started this war. Oh, man. I did. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Yeah, again, and that's why I need to have my armies around each other. With some luck, all of the fighting will take place in the Ottoman land, and my lands will be completely untouched. Well, it will, because look, they got Hadramaut, Dawasir, Syria, and Ottoman, all blocking my homeland, the beautiful Golden Horn of Somalia. That siege is won, and they never ended up giving us sight. You know what? Okay, for that reason alone, I am going to take this for myself when he'll let me, because then I'll get sight, and then I can make my own claims on Congo, and that's fine. And then we can keep expanding. All I want to do is expand in Central Africa there. That's all I'm looking to do. I believe that's my last. That is Rosetta is my last province to convert. So that'll be another mission done. Convert the horde. Have the religious unity of at least 100%. I could have taken Mecca last episode, and I would have had this mission done. My concern was that with they have a -5 missionary strength. My concern is that I wouldn't be able to convert it, and it would stop me from completing this mission where you need 100% religious unity. So maybe I would have been able to convert it anyways. I might have played that a little safer than I needed to. And the cost is it takes me a little bit longer to become an empire. That's the real world cost to me. Not the end of the world, whatever, but still. I may be playing a bit safer than I need to. Those rebels must be dealt with. Alright. This 14,000, they're on their way north already. They'll be my rebel squashers. I'm at my general limit, so I unfortunately do have to put one of my rulers on. I don't really want either of them on, but if you got to put one, you got to put one. I'll put my better one by far. Yeah, these will be my rebel killers, my rebel smashers. Oh, how did you get across there? What is going on? If Koba can get down here, doesn't that mean he had to have ran through Congo? And then I should have access to him. What is going on? Okay, Jose. I don't really understand that. How they both have access. So it must be green. They must be able to get through the... No. There's another nation there. That's... I don't understand how that zone of control is working at the moment, but... That's fine. That's my secondary war. That's not where the focus is, so let's not get too distracted. Now, Hadramaut may be the first country that I actually start absorbing. I'm not in a rush to absorb them. Though now that I got the religious unity, actually, no, I will start absorbing my countries. I have the religious unity. That is why I was growing these massive... Well, that and governing capacity. I'm over my governing capacity, of course. But those were the main reasons I was growing such massive vassals. Oh, I don't know. I like prestige. Who is... I'm an inquisitor? Oh, I also like half-cost inquisitors, though. So it's like... yeah, well, see a prestige, I guess. It was nice knowing you. There's our fort. I don't know where 100,000 troops are. It's like, is the Great Horde in another war? No. Where is this 100,000 soldiers running around? This seems suspect to me. Quite suspect to me. All right, our first rebel clap. I'm going to have to get here to the fort first, because it looks like there's an actual chance we could lose that fort. Enough of a chance that I'm going to turn on the defensive edict. Alright, we'll get over there to that fort. Some random separatists in the Timmy land. I will let them fire. Let them fire and run amok. This way. Able to grab them. I'm gonna guess they're gonna run to Buhara. Yeah, perfect. And you're going to what, Quagmire up there? Yeah, you're going up to the Quag, so we'll head north, expecting to catch you on the way through. Life is fine. Kazamba. How are you feeling about me, Kazamba? I kind of force converted you. He loves me, but he's extremely rebellious. All that forced conversion. Relax, man. Relax. It's not so bad. You're going to like it. You are going to like it. Okay, so that guy is going into... So we'll go into 2 unexplored territories again. I don't know. Again, there's combat. Hey, there's some soldiers coming out of the woodwork. I can't even talk there for a second. There are some of the Timurid soldiers coming out of the woodwork, is what I was trying to say. Easy for you to say. Now, can we piece these boys out? Since it doesn't look like they want to give me access to... I don't know why you're running into unexplored territory. Like, you just want to take attrition for no reason. Yeah, I cannot get access into their lands. It seems bizarre to me that I just can't get access to Congo. So I'm going to take that province for myself. I will give it away after I've got the claims that I need. I don't want that territory yet. Map-wise, it doesn't help out. It's not where we are looking to expand to, so... We got the one rebellion done. Since there's a fort there, they'll automatically lift that siege. Oh no, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose Alexandria to the north. Whatever. Not the end of the world there. We'll stop these Alodian separatists. We have relatively few separatists when you look like how big we are. We have a nice stable country. You are running to Kinga. We are going to intercept you in the Kinga. Perfect. Okay, we're good here. You are moving, and like I said, we're getting to see the map. Arguably a completely pointless war that did not need to occur, but whatever. We are getting to see the map, getting to see the world, what it's like. The Ottoman could like us more, so let's have them like us even more. We'll just push forward. I thought there was more forts in this region to have to siege down, but I am wrong. They've either deleted them or there wasn't as many as I had remembered, but this is fine. I don't know where that victory just happened. Or did I lose it? No, that was a win. Ah, there we go. It's right here, down here. Okay. That makes sense. Let's have one half run forward. The other half stays back for the rebellions that you know are going to come. Now, will you do it, my friend? You still won't give me peace. So we're just going to chill the heck out on that one. Timurids, my friend. Show me your map. That would be something in the peace deal I think should exist. Reveal your maps. Or is that in the peace deal? Does that exist and I'm just not using that? No, it's not. Because it would be in the treaties. So it doesn't exist. Yeah, that's something that should exist. Where you could force them to show you their map. Like, because that's what I'd be doing. I would literally invade a country just like, give me your maps. Just give me the maps. Or like, take our women and children. We're like, I don't want your women and children. Just give me the maps, man. All I want is the maps. I need the maps, man. I need the maps. And that's our religious unity. Somalia gets religious, united horde until the end of the game. Tolerance of the true faith +2. Manpower and true faith provinces, which is my whole country. Should be 110 right here. 109, close enough. Whatever. How good does it feel? That instant jump. we like instantly have a more stable country. There's going to be way less unrest across the board. Yeah, you see that? You see that list drop? Quite nice. That feels good. That feels good. Even recently conquered and occupied territories are relatively stable when you look at that. They're like, you know what? It's not so bad being in this Hebrew pirate republic or kingdom we are. It's not so bad at all. Or empire. Well, we'll be an empire. Give me a chance. I'll get there. So Alexandria finally fell. We knew it was going to happen. It still hurts. It still hurts, even though we knew it was going to happen. And we're back. We're almost to that 1700 where we should be able to embrace colonialism. Let's take a quick little peek. Yeah, it's on this whole coastline, actually. I should be able to... Yeah, this whole state, my whole capital state has got it. Good to go. We'll get back to protect that trade and make the ducats. So you're spreading it. You can spread it. Everyone can spread it. Everyone can spread the happiness. And they are spreading it too. I think those are the only regions that actually can get it. I'm not going to bother for this island 3 development. Oh no, it's a 5 development province or island. That's more than I thought. Obviously. Oh, this is what I needed to have been watching out for. So it's just a desert. It's a pretty even fight. He's not going to be there for a while. Survive! Survive! You can do it. I got to throw a leader on here in case I lose the fight before I get there. Yeah, so I need the leader to be able to take it over. Without a leader on there, I'm an easy loss. Now, this isn't an easy win. It's a barely win. And unfortunately, I don't hold on to the defensive advantage because it's just a desert. I didn't really want to fight there at all. I'm going to run all the way back to Hormuz and get those boys back together. I would think at Yask. Oh, that's the war goal. Had the rebellion. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. Okay, I was just about to say, I would think at any point I could actually piece them out and probably take the coastline, but not without the war goal. I can't. So we're going to have to get back south and get that war goal. This is just fine. This is going to do just fine. Just give us the peace treaty. You have no army. Or at least give us access. And if I seen the country myself, I could butter them up. I could send them money. I could send a diplomat telling them how beautiful they are and how much I look up to them. But I don't have the option to do that. I literally cannot see their nation. And we're not going to wait. We are going to embrace colonialism. I don't care where it hasn't expanded to. Boom, provincial trade power 10%. So that's also going to help the income. I don't know if that was instant or not. 23.7. 28. Yeah, so no, that was not an instant boost. And thank you. We like that. Thank you much. This army is back together. Let's go get that war goal back. And it'll jump up. We're only at 26%. Let's go make that a little bigger. Just a little bit bigger. They're back down here. It's not even going to matter whether his friendly nations peace out or not. It's just going to be he's going to decide to, like, I've had enough, and he's going to peace out, and then I'll take what I want. Now the double-edged sword here, I take this whole coastline and I can't raid this land anymore. I can't be a pirate there. But, I mean, growth is nice, right? Growth is quite nice. Just keep growing. Oh, yes, but Dawasir is not letting me convert his lands. So I would be more inclined to make these all Hadramat. So this is Gulf Coast too. So let's make that Hadramat. And then that's Faristan, which is an internal province, according to it. And that Kerman is an internal province too. So I won't go into those internal provinces. That is potentially what I will take from them right there. What is this? This is Somalia. Let's make that Hadramat as well. And we have our war goal. See, we jumped up to 30. I'm surprised that wasn't higher. I guess I hadn't held the war goal long enough to get a really big war score out of it. And they're just not there. What is... How far? I gotta actually look. How far are they? They're quite a bit. Look at that. Look at that spread. Like, they're not even close to accepting peace. We'll get to the north. That's another fort. I don't want to fight too many of these. There must be a fort right there, too. I don't want to fight too many of his rebels. Whatever. Let his rebels muck that place up. What do I care? What do I care? Let's instead get into territories I've not seen. I have occupied, but I've not seen them. Interesting. I've done not improve with you. Let's get these guys. Enough of you occupying territories. That's enough of that, Mamluk rebels. And I'm going to get right over here to Alexandria. I will separate that army. You can go ahead and start lifting those sieges. They offered me a peace treaty, but they weren't even close before. There was like a 40-point spread or whatever. So no, and they're now occupying some of my territories. Yeah, they're not gonna accept it for sure. That's a guarantee. They're not gonna accept that. Keep exploring, and I just want to kind of explore. I don't really care about warring. All I care about is exploring, not warring. And we have no tech penalties whatsoever. We're caught up on colonialism. The only reason to wait would be I am building this wonder right here, and it's another 5% tech deduction. You know what? I am going to spend money, and we're gonna keep going at this until it's done. It's gonna be another 5%. Why not? Why not? 5% is quite significant. Oh, come on, there we go. So we're still at war with Balochistan. I'll just let this war go for a bit. Get all the visibility in here, and I should run into Balochistan, get some of the visibility in there while I'm at it. See what there is to see in the world. What is this? What is this? Religion is not as important as ruling problems. It can and will wait until Kyoko I has time. So I get... The rabbis are pissed, but I get... Oh, with a chance of a stability boost. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take the admin points. Admin points are fine with me. That gets the dus volt. Dus volt. The culture conversion cost, who cares? But the dos volt, that's where it's at. A national supply limit, 33%. A free merchant coming up. And more missionary strength. I didn't even realize that. It's faithful to Allah. Oh, man. We'll be able to convert anything. Wow. Look at us go. And one of the strongest policies in the whole game. Morale of armies, 10%. Morale recovery, 5%. Like, honestly, one of the best policies in the whole entire game. Gotta love it. For schnitz and giggles, let's take a peek at our... we want army quality comparison. And then war enemies. Our morale. Look how much! We're almost a full... point above the Timmies in morale. Professionalism, we're right there with them. Tradition, we're kicking butt, but the morale, we're just poning house. And morale wins wars, especially early in the game. The saying is morale wins early game, discipline wins late game. So, alright, we're going to hold out on that, like I said. Get that cheaper. The tech, you know what, let's get the military. I am in a war. I am in a war, and it has an immediate bonus to taking that. So let's go ahead and we will take the tech. Diplomatic reputation is fine with me. Alright, that's another fort. Now with these boys, let's just have you exploring. You can show me the world. These guys can carrying on. We have 2 12s. Not sure what to do. They keep tricking me out. They're stutter stepping me. I apparently have to leave one army down here and the other to the north. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Whoa, I'm not losing 20 army tradition. No way. No. The answer is no. 20 army tradition, the answer is no, okay? There's not even a conversation to be had. He'll be locked into Masabi. I will be on him. Now, where is my king? You're on here. I don't want... I gotta get my king off that siege. If a king dies during a siege, you get 2 stab loss. 2! I don't need 2 stab loss. Nobody got time for that. Alright, with that win, I'm gonna button mash, and then we're gonna hopefully peace out these guys. Because I did not expect this war to drag out as long as it is. It's still going! It's still going, and it's all the visibility and access. I just can't see Congo. So there's nothing I can do. Alright, we want no leader on there. You guys can attach back up with the Grand Company. And then finally, do we have any unrest? There's a little bit of unrest there, but not much. It's the Syrian separatists, so that's where we'll head. We'll head to Syria next. And let's do more exploring! All of this is occupied by separatists anyway, so I don't care. I don't need to take this land. It doesn't matter to me. I want to see what there is to see. Show me all of the world. Jewish rebels. Jewish what? Why are Jewish rebels firing up? And where'd they go? That's an odd one. Like my whole land is Jewish, and all my subjects. It must have been a subject, but then why can't I see them? Like, where are they? Nope. I got no answers. I got no clue. I got no answers. And that is all I'm going to be able to see in this region. We'll get up into the north a bit. What is this? Mazadaran. These guys can keep heading east. We will just explore and win our siege back because they're trying to lift a siege that I apparently have way up here in Bukhara. I don't remember getting up into Bukhara, but sure. This is fine. They're coming again. These guys are so resilient. But how? How do you get to me and I can't get to you? Not cool, man. Not cool. You used to be cool. You used to be cool. That is not cool. Some base production +2 for no reason. I thank you and accept. And some manpower. So what I'm doing here is I'm just keep on throwing every time I get above 300 ducats. I jump down here into Zimbabwe and I spend 250. Bam. I could put another manpower into it, but I'd rather spend the ducats. Let the manpower tick on up. You just don't want your manpower to ever get below, what's the number? 50%. That's where, like, it can start ticking on to a disaster. And, like, what's the point of risking a disaster at this point? I didn't even need to declare this war on the Timurids. I did it for something to fill the episode with. Because my real objective is the Mamluks, and I still have a 16 years? Oh, 6 years. I still have 6 years. Okay, yeah, I brain farted there. I'm like, how did 15 years is the maximum choose? How do I still have 16 years? I'm losing my mind. So, yeah, basically that's what's going on there. Beautiful. Colony done. That was our very first colony we sent out. And I'm going to keep myself at 3 colonies steady through this whole thing. So this fills in. Now we have a continuous road, let's call it, where we don't have to jump into hostile territory and get attacked on the way across. It's a nice continuous space. And I'll keep, whatever they'll show me, I'll keep colonizing down this coast. Otherwise, I'll just fill in these gaps with my colonists. I think I only have them for another, 15, 20 years. So we will attempt to maximize them as we can. I am not going to spend 250 more because it's next year that'll be done anyways on its own. Okay, so Yemen, Mammies, or Jinju loves me. Or we get they love me and the Merchants Guild love me and I get prestige. Well, I think I have to go with that one. Even though I don't care about the Mamluks liking me at all. There's no real benefit to it. He's on my capital. What is this madness? How the heck did you run all the way up to my capital without being noticed? Well done, sir. Well done. I am... Okay, he just jumped to 100%, so they'll give me what I want now, but well done. Okay, I take this. I didn't want this, but I'm just going to take it. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm not sure if not coring it is going to affect how long, because eventually I'll get visibility of these neighboring provinces just because I have this. How long will that take? I don't know. So I will go ahead and core it. I'm going to give it to Kazambi. I don't want it at all. But that's what's going on there. That's why I'm going to go ahead and core that. Okay, so our capital is secured once again. Capital is safe and sound. Let's continue our exploration of these beautiful lands. So there must be a fort or something blocking me. I'm not sure exactly where. As you can see, I don't care, because I'm just going to keep on exploring off. Production, please. I keep coming in here to click it. I gotta wait. I gotta be patient. I'm gonna get a free 5%. Free 5% of mana. That can work out to be like a half a year's worth of that mana generation. Just to put into something like, you go 5%, what does that mean? Well, that's what it means. It could be like or even a full year. With your whole country's mana generation of diplomacy, for example, here. Which, your diplo points you want. You want to put those into centers of trade and gold mines. I have 4 fully devved gold mines. Where am I looking here? I cannot remember the screens, apparently. So we have Sofola, 10 dev, Kilwa, 10 dev, Kafa 10 dev, and Damat 10 dev gold mines. That's how I'm getting this whopping 34 ducats. I do have these other gold mines. I could develop them up. They're in trade networks, and I don't have the capacity to grow to make any more of my my nation's core states. So, and I'm honestly not sure if the payback on having a center of trade with a high gold dev as opposed to a cored up, I think there's a big difference. And that's the reason I haven't been deving up these places in gold. If it is worth doing it, let me know in the comments. I'm just not sure on... It changes from version to version of the game, and I'm not sure in this one. Bamboo, Somali... Yeah, absolutely. So that's my second colony done. Now we're hoping I get visibility here fairly quickly, because I will send the colonists fairly quickly. I'm not going to wait. Boom, we'll recall you. So you're at 60. Here makes the most sense for a colonist. I could try to reach across here. That's only 1-2 spots, and then I have access to Central Africa. Or I can just work on cleaning up. You know what? I'm gonna clean up the home region. Let's clean up the home region. That's what the people would want. The people in the area, they would want fresh farmland to graze and bring their cattle. So let's do that for them. Let's clean up some area around the Golden Horn. Boom. You're still exploring. Keep on going. No half cost, guys. The economy's not amazing. Honestly, I would like to get level 3s across the board sooner than later, but we're not quite there. And this will be done on May 23rd. May 26th? Did that just change? Maybe I saw 31, thought that was... Alright, so that's just next month. We can go ahead and take those techs. Boom. Apparently there was a Timmy fleet still in existence. Ah, they were hiding in Balochistan. Okay. I accept that explanation. That makes sense to me. And the natives, I didn't get there in time. Let's go. Yes. Yes. No more uprising. Clear them out. Just like that. Done and done. I've had one out up here. One province north, and I'm just going to pre-clear them out. Because that might be where I send my next settler. So We'll anticipate. Anticipation. You gotta go. You gotta go. Clearly, this is not where you're meant to be. You have to vacate the lands, sir. Vacate the lands. And then, I don't know. Like, are any of these better than any other places? I suppose arid, no, tropical has a slower colonizing. But for terms of like how the map's going to look, arguably I should start colonizing these ones because it'll look a little nicer. I'm just not sure. So what are we getting? We're getting offers for Mazandram. You'll give me some ducats. That sounds fine. Balochistan, what do you offer me? We'll pillage you. You'll give me some money. Fine. Fine, we'll pillage you and kick you out of this war. Finally, I have 60 fabricated claims on the mammies here. So let's get their capital as a claim. Maybe Gaza will be the next one I get. Biapas. None of these other countries are offering me independent. Oh, but we have them all. We have them all sieged down, so they'll give it to me. Oh, you're a lesser party. Well, that makes sense then. Are all these lesser parties? No. What? Oh, Biapas is the lesser party. These ones are not. Understood. Understood. So we can reset our truce with Jandar here. You're lesser. I'm confused. Okay, F it. Screw it. We're just going into this screen with the Timurids. I want to give all of this to my subject. Who cares about that coalition? We take the money. You don't need to be allies with the Great Horde. We'll take your trade. Actually, let's take as much ducats. Yes, look at it all. 1,200 ducats. How much does it show me how much I actually get of that? I get 616. Wonderful. That sounds great to me. That is a fine place to put a cut in this episode. We are the #1 great power, the Hebrew Pirates of Somalia. Comment, like, all that great stuff. How is your campaign going? Let me know. Until next time, have a great day. Goodbye.